Welcome to a Drop Tent Media production.
Hi, hello, welcome, Call the Bus, Neil Wood, Adam Nutter.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Fluid.
Human.
Fluid.
Sir slimy reptilian.
Hey, what's going on? You probably got to bring both of us in because of the camera setup. Bring us both in, right? Bring everybody in.
Oh,
there
hey,
we go,
there we
just
are.
in case.
Look at that.
Yeah. The two cameras set up like this, bud. You got to bring everybody in.
Rob doesn't have to come in. You're the microphone. It's fine.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
That's good. See, here's the
why I
problem.
did it.
No, I understand, but the problem is I got the full setup. I got the full. We went full screen on you, and it looks wonderful. You're nice and big on the screen,
Okay.
but I can't see who. I can't see the
Gotcha.
icons.
I was on it.
So,
I had it.
sorry, thank you, buddy. I
You're good.
appreciate you. Adam Nutter in the studio, and the great Rob Stant in the studio
Hey,
as
hey.
well. I'm Neil Wood. Welcome to another day in the cult. Here we are, joined around. I got Rob here, so let's get this prayer out of the way. Rob. We like to do a prayer
Okay.
before
Hell
we
yeah.
do stuff. Okay. We all join nuts. We all hold nuts. So
Hell yeah.
you can
All
just
right.
put your hands below.
It's not gay.
There
Don't
we
make it
go.
weird.
Oh, fuck.
No one said anything.
I was
No
told
one
Rob.
said that's your
I was
problem.
making sure Rob.
I think
I
you're
wanted,
projecting.
I wanted it to be gay. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
allowed.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll shame you for it, but it's
Close
allowed.
eyes here. I want everyone to
I
think
want to hear
of.
the prayer. Come on.
Yeah, let's think of rolling our fingers. You
Mm.
know, let's bless the things that are in our hands,
Mm.
and may they be everlasting, and may they provide joy, really, and funniness throughout the world. And just roll those nuts.
You have a beautiful voice. Anybody ever tell you that?
No,
When
they
you
don't.
say
Adam's
Oh.
never complimented me in my day in my life.
You could do ASMR. You have all these microphones and stuff. You should.
I think you have one of my. You're tangled up. You're curly cueing one of my hairs there. But just unroll that. Thank you. And bless our comedy podcast. And may we try to be funny. And bless the Rob Stant and his new upcoming spectacular album recording.
Amen.
And blessed be this podcast. Cult of Us. Finger us. Thank you. Bye.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. It's a great way to start. For
That was
comedy.
great.
Great way to start.
Yeah. One day you got to lead it, but I'm the Pope. One
You are
day.
the Pope. That's your
I
thing.
know. Yeah. I got to do
Yeah.
it.
My thing's like destruction, taking
We have-
over stuff.
Yeah, we have no idea. That end of that side of the podcast over there is just
We got our
chaos.
own thing going on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't look
It's
over on
real-
that side of the wall. All right.
it's
We got our
real-
own thing
yeah.
cooking up over here.
Adam, where the fuck are you? Why are you not here?
My house.
I know that. Well, no shit. I can see that you're at your house.
Oh, I don't
but-
want to go to Philly.
Oh, okay. All right. Damn, I didn't know that was an option.
With
Fuck.
my brand new car and yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All
This
right,
is the
we're-
trenches. This is
Okay,
where
yeah.
I'm like I'm putting all the shows on. I'm doing
Oh,
absolutely
man.
everything, and then Adam's just sitting over there, just nursing his dog tag.
I
bug,
dodged-
dog tag bug.
I
sore
dodged
throat,
like
you know.
32 potholes today
Yeah.
to get here, and you're like, oh, I didn't feel like coming.
Yeah.
You didn't have
Alright.
to. You could have done this.
Oh, all right, damn, dude. No, I'm
told
kidding.
you,
No, I
yeah.
want. No, I like doing it in person, so I'm not a little bitch. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I am, and I will do it from my house.
You probably have it. What car do you have?
Well, glad you asked, Rob.
You-
I have a brand new Ford Bronco.
Oh, okay, a Ford Bronco. Wait, is that the OJ car?
Oh, it is the OJ car, Rob.
You got
It
the
is
OJ car? So you're worried about damaging the OJ mobile in Philadelphia? You're like, I don't want to fuck up my new car.
I don't want to fuck up the reputation. You know.
Oh, okay.
It's so
all right.
cool. It has such a good legacy. Why would I ruin it?
Gotcha. Yeah, I got a Rav4, so I'm driving a fucking soccer mom car. It's already
are.
it's already
That's
got
fine.
dings and dents on it, so I don't really care.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay,
But
dude.
it's almost like your car is built for that. It's like it
Oh,
knows what
yeah.
it's for.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know?
I like the dealer saw me and he was like, I know exactly what you need.
How many little ones you have? I'm like, I'm not a lady. Did you
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
that to me?
Yeah, dude. It's happened too many times this week. I've been misgendered. I was at a funeral when it happened. We went to the luncheon after, and the bar. I was standing next to my wife and my sister and my mom, and I was wearing a suit, which didn't help because if you see me in a suit, it just makes it worse. And the bartender comes around and he goes, "Can I get you ladies anything?" And I turn around and he goes, "And gentlemen," and I was like, "Don't you add that in the?
Yeah.
I know what you were going for."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, lady? Hey, dude.
Hey, what's up, ladies?
What's
and
up?
you also?
And possibly they.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, bro?
Bartender's like, very progressive lady with this pantsuit she's wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough, man.
It's,
It's tough. You were mentioned on the news, right? They misgendered you on the news.
It was it was a Fox News
You're
anchor.
just
I
getting
don't.
killed.
He was like, oh look, like he's like, like I was, yeah. So I'll tell the full story. So I was telling you I did dry January almost, and I made it to there's a sports team that shall not be mentioned because Adam is a little crybaby.
Thank you, Rob. That's very respectful of you. Thank you.
They did really well, and guess what? They're going to the Super Bowl.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
All right, there we go.
Eagles.
The Giants don't have a chance because we're just fucking winners. We don't need a fucking gay chant for our fucking team.
God.
Right. Wow.
All right. All right, settle down, boys. All right.
I'm gonna say a little much. I think.
I did dry January until the last Eagles game, and then I was like, all right, I'll get fucked up. What's the worst that could happen? And I was literally running through Broad Street with a traffic cone on my head. And I don't know, somebody had a camera. I don't know who took the picture, but some Fox News anchor put it on his Twitter, and it was like, when in Broad Street, just wear what you find on Broad Street. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And then the tweet underneath of it was him replying to himself, and it had somebody else with a traffic cone on their head. And the caption said, "She is starting a new trend." And I was like, "Fuck you, dude! Come on." And then
it is funny. That's like you with the traffic on your head was actually probably the least crazy thing that night.
Oh, for sure. Oh, there were people like falling through SEPTA.
Yeah.
Like that. I was the most tame person there. What was funny though, I traded that traffic cone later for a beer, so I got rid of it pretty quick.
Shit.
Yeah, and then the lady got snatched off her head by a cop. So I was like, haha, I got a beer.
I saw a picture of that one girl when the people who fell through the SEPTA.
Oh yeah.
She falls through and she's smiling while they're like putting a brace.
She got
around
neck
her head.
brace.
She
Yeah,
just,
I saw
thumbs
that.
up the camera. Like
It's the most like Philly thing ever.
Yeah, it really is the most like go Birds.
Yeah.
Carted away into a fucking stupid ambulance.
Yeah. I wasn't. I think. I don't think I was drunk enough to. Maybe I don't know if I'm not drunk enough or I'm not limber enough to like get anywhere up high.
Probably
so
both.
I think the traffic cone was as much as I could get. Yeah.
I didn't see the people that fell through. I didn't know about that. I
yeah.
saw
like 10 of them, just all on top of a bus
God.
thing. Just like, yay.
People were
and then,
climbing
of course,
poles.
Just fucking boom, right through.
The poles thing I did climb, and that was immediately when I saw it, I was like, see, this is one of those things where even drunk back in the day, I would have done something similar, tree or something, whatever it might be when I'm celebrating. And then as soon as I got up, I'd be like, I gotta get down. And then you see the pussy me get down, like, ooh, ooh. Ooh,
yeah,
hold on. No, wait. You know what I mean?
You can't climb down from a height sexy. Like, there's no cool way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
You're just scared the whole time, being like, like backstepping slowly as you fucking slowly grab for something. Yeah, it's
I'm not
cool.
Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not on-bocking it and like jumping, just like Jackie Channing. That's the only time I've ever seen anyone be very comfortable is like experienced martial artists. Where they get up it, I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And then they swing down on a pole and slide.
Parkour guys, they just do like fucking 14 flips down and land on their feet like cats, which is pretty cool.
I don't like heights, but I do like attention. So if I got drunk enough, I would definitely climb something. But I think I was like 3 beers. I was probably 2 or 3 beers away from attempting, but I was just on the cusp of getting up there. But I don't know. All the poles were taken.
3 beers deep.
Yeah,
that's it.
No, dude, I was drinking like they had whatever bar I was at. They had those big like German mugs, and I was drinking out of those. And those things, yeah, I don't know how much beer I drank, but it was a lot. And then I was running through the streets. But I mean, still, I was probably like 3 other beers away from doing something even dumber.
Yeah, you were looking at the poles, eyeing them up.
I was like,
you know what I mean? Like,
not yet. Yeah.
Because I could just like, you're like, oh, I could get, and then I could just get up there. The car's right next to it. I could just get up that way.
I'm doing like math in my head. For like the first time in like 3 years. I'm like, if I do that, that's like a 90-degree angle.
I weighed this. Okay. Where'd you get that piece of paper? Yeah. All right. Times 5.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. When I get drunk confidence is dangerous.
Confidence. How much drunk confidence shit have you gotten into?
How much drunk confidence? Oh, recently. Well, not recently at all, because January I was sober.
Yeah.
That was the first. I mean, running through the streets with a traffic cone yelling "Go Birds" is the most drunk confidence.
And again, that was like acceptable because of what was happening. It wasn't like you were just doing that on a Tuesday.
Oh well, I did. Okay, so a little bit of drunk confidence. I went to Helium after because my buddy Gray West was hosting, and I just walked through the green room, and he was sitting in the back, and the headliner, I think the feature was on stage, and I was hammered. I was like, "What's up?" So that was like probably the most drunk. That was like the following right after running through Broad Street. So that was one of those things where like the next day I was like, "Oh, did I say anything stupid?" You know, like you ever get drunk and you're like, I walked up to the headliner. I was like, "Hey, I'm Rob. What's your name?" And he's like, "I'm headlining tonight. Who the fuck is this guy?" And Gray was like, "It's okay. He's a friend of the whatever." But yeah, I was shit faced, and I asked Gray. I was like, "Did I say anything stupid?" He was like, "No, I kicked you out before you could." I was like, "All right, cool." I think I ended up walking to my buddy's house after that, I don't know how I got from Broad Street to Helium, but I did. And then I got from Helium to my buddy's house, and like some miracle, my phone was like had like 8%. I was like, I gotta get here. That's always scary when your phone's about to die and you're like lost. That's exciting. That's like living life on like hard mode, you know?
Yeah. I left my house recently with I just left my phone, charged it. I thought I grabbed it, left it. And you always have that thing of like, oh man, yeah, I was gonna look up. Right. I was gonna look it up, but I can't pull it up for you because I don't have my phone. People are like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't. I can't go like an hour without checking my phone for some shit.
Yeah,
No,
what if
it
something
sounds like if you've left a baby at home, you'd be less panicked than if you leave your phone at home.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, well, the baby. It's
It's
all right.
it's a person. They could
It'll
figure
be
it
okay.
out.
Yeah. My neighbors will hear it cry. They'll go help.
Feed yourself already, or you're like, what are you doing here? Like,
Yeah.
at what point do you pick up the fucking slack?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
legally you're covered.
And the nice thing about a phone is you can drop it way more than a baby. So there's always that. I mean,
Not mine,
I haven't
but-
I haven't tested that theory, but I'm pretty sure, depending on what kind of a case you have, you could probably drop it.
Yeah.
They should make cases for babies, you know, like an OtterBox.
Oh,
Put on a baby, so you fucking drop it, and then it's like, it's fine. You know?
Definitely. Yeah. You can immediate life insurance on the baby. They're like, I don't know if that's a good idea. You're like,
Yeah.
no, we're gonna need it.
A screen
We're gonna need
protector, you know, so you don't scratch it. Because you know how easy you can scratch babies.
Yeah. You just cellophane wrap it and then poke a hole where the mouth is. Screen protector. No,
There you go. Hell yeah, dude. Let's patent that shit.
right now. It'd be
I got
perfect.
the video if you want to.
Well, I saw Gray and Rob in New York. In the cellar. I was going in just to watch Abby, or well, not Abby wasn't there, but Luke's show. And
Did you guys get in? You guys we had to wait by standby. We barely made it in.
Okay.
I saw Sam Morrell, which was nice because that was like on my bucket list.
I know he was passing by. I think when we came back, we left you guys. I think I had to go back to the car.
Okay.
And then we came back and we saw him leaving.
Yeah. Okay.
With a woman the woman. It's got to be tough because you're jumping around the city. I don't have the experience, but like jumping around in New York, he is walking full click, like a full clip.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend is just like, hold on, now wait, hold on, like right behind him.
He's trying to get
like
to
he's like,
spot,
hold on, is that up? Like he's doing that. And you just see her like, wait, hold on, I'm coming. He's not even caring, not even holding her hand. I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's like the mostly New York comic thing. It's
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Is he not dating Taylor Tomlinson, I guess, anymore? Or they were.
This is where you're going with this comment?
No,
That's
because
what
you
heard?
said fucking she's in the
It wasn't-
comic, so it'd be weird.
No, I don't think Taylor Tomlinson would be like following him around.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, is it her? Like, that's weird.
No, that would be weird. But I also don't know who the comics date. How do you know that? Where did you
It was
hear
like
that?
on the multiple podcasts that I listened to.
Oh, ew, disgusting. Why are you following? You're so
It's comedy
gross.
podcasts.
You're
They're
gross.
all in the same
So
circles.
no, you're gross. No, I ran into but I was at the East Village thing. I don't know. I've never been to any of those mics. So
yeah.
But we talked about this when we went to LA, that sometimes there's that crossover and it kind of stinks. I don't know why it stinks, but actors who
It's
then
awful.
are trying to be comics, it's always tougher.
It's not even that, dude. So this was the example I always give. So this is a few years ago when like Neil and I weren't again. This is like what 5 years ago now. It's like pre-COVID. This is like a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
We got to LA for a week and we did like a bunch of fucking shows out and like going out, that was the first time we ever like did comedy in LA, like the two of us. So there's like intimidation factor a little bit of like, oh, LA comedy, even though you started in New York and Philly, it's like still LA, ooh, fucking Hollywood. We get out there and we start doing like these small shows and like you talk to other comics and they go, oh, what do you do? And you go, I'm a comic. And you go, what do you do? And they're like, well, I'm an actor. I'm a musician. I'm a masseuse. I'm a yoga. And the last thing is comic.
Well, I think now
they
a lot
end it with comic. It's wild.
Yeah, well, I think now the big thing is like a lot of people are like who have a following elsewhere, just like fuck it, I'll do stand-up comedy,
100%.
and they get booked on a bunch of shit because they put butts in seats. Like people are like, oh sure, I'll go watch T.I. bomb for an hour, like
Right.
whatever, like. So that's kind of, I know a lot of comics get annoyed by that.
But this wasn't that even. This was just other comics just not caring about the craft of comedy. And then they would bomb, and then we would just be better. We just did comedy. And then we went to the comedy store to like hang out, and like a lot of the comics there weren't great either. Like it was like just very whatever. A few comics were great, but like it was eye opening. I think the LA thing.
You're in
Yeah.
he's in an open bashing mood right
Mm.
now. He's
I am in
sick,
open
doesn't
bashing mood.
feel well.
I can feel it. Yeah,
you can
dude.
see, you can hear he's got a sniffly nose. He's all sick, Rob. I'm sorry. This
No,
is
it's
not
all
what
it's
he's
all
saying.
good, man.
He's just openly bad. But no, it's not the thing that we were.
Because it's the bravado behind it. It's not.
It's just more. It's just tone deafness. I said this before.
Yeah,
we
I take
started.
my hoodie off. I'm wearing a shirt that says "I Heart
What,
LA."
Yeah. I love LA.
I'm like, you shut your fucking mouth, all right?
Yeah, no, it's just that it's the tone deafness of like we had people like I think who said that they were like, oh yeah, I don't really care about the comedy thing. I'm just coming to it's just something I do because I'm trying to be an actor.
That's always annoying when people who like I only get annoyed with like people like who don't give a fuck about comedy when they're getting the spots that I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, fuck you. Like I'm working my ass off to try
Yeah.
and get to these things. I mean, it's if they're just fucking around doing like open mics or whatever, and that's like they're like, I just do this for fun. But like if you're like doing like if you're like doing like sold out rooms and shit, and you're like, whatever, I'll do it. I'm like, come on, man. I
I'll
want
wing
like
it.
yeah, it's like
You're
no,
like,
I
what?
like let me go
Yeah.
up there. I get jealous easily, so that's my thing, you know.
I feel you. Yeah.
I'm a jealous bastard. I'm
I
not
just-
afraid to admit it either. Like I think some people are like I'll be like, man, fuck them. But like good for them, but because I'm upset, you know? Like yeah.
I always look at that stuff from a place of like, but you didn't earn it.
Yeah.
I come from the sports world. Like I played a lot of sports growing up, so it's like the whole thing of like you got to earn that shit. And I take that with like everything I do in life, so no matter what it is. It's like no, you got to earn it. It's like the Brendan Schaub shit, right? It's like that makes me fucking infuriated. It's like, dude, come on, man. Shit like that. It drives me nuts. It's like you're not earning the thing. Like we all had to do fucking mics and fucking bomb forever and all this shit, and then they're just like, I have a following, comedy, and you're like, fuck you. That's what it's not like.
Yeah, going back to like the I guess anytime somebody has a following with anything, like T.I.'s a rapper, musician, whatever, and then he goes to do comedy, and since he already has a following, people are like, yeah, let's go fucking see T.I. tell jokes, sure.
Like
but he's
T.I. would never be like, hey, Seattle Seahawks, I'm gonna try quarterback for you guys. What do you think? They'd be like, oh yeah, come on, you sell seats.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
like
yeah.
we're the only thing in the world where that's a thing.
Well, that's good. Well, that's because bookers they just want to make money.
Yeah.
So if they could fucking fill a room full of 300 people who are willing to watch this guy fucking eat shit for an hour, it's like sure, like whatever.
Do you think he ran the set? You know what I mean?
What?
Do you think he ran his set? T.I.?
Oh yeah, you think so?
Do
Like
you think he like went out? This is what I mean. It's so interesting because I'm thinking of him going to another venue, being like, I just got to run the set. And they're like, have you done comedy before? He's like,
yeah,
I got this, dude.
yeah.
Even,
So I'll go up there and just be
like, yeah,
silly.
I just need 30. Just give me 30. No
Mhm.
problem.
Is he
He's
still
30.
doing stand up? That's
There's
just
no way.
the most recent like. That's
wouldn't
the last
right now.
person I remember who was like started doing comedy who shouldn't have. You know?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what the reviews were on it or how it went, but
Yeah.
it'd be impressive. If
I
he
saw a
keeps
clip
it
of
up.
him doing comedy in like a sold out stadium. I wasn't sure if like he did music and then was like, all right, I'm gonna tell jokes now, or if people specifically went there to see him do comedy. But
Yeah.
like I heard he was out in LA and I heard that he was at the Comedy Store or whatever and like ran the light by like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And a bunch of comics were like pissed off, but he just kept going because he's like, oh, I'm fucking T.I. or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's going out there to run the set, but having no forethought of what the actual comedy sets and how
According to
things
the
work.
internet.
That's hilarious.
He
That's
hasn't
great.
done anything since November
Okay.
because he's literally every article I'm reading. The headline is a variation of "very rough go at stand up from T.I." or like you know like
Well, you know the
T.I. continues to bomb a comedy. Like literally that's the headline.
Wow, shocking. You mean to tell me he wasn't immediately good at
amazing.
comedy?
Yeah, that's great.
Here's video of T.I. trying his hand at stand-up comedy. Honestly, we should just read headlines of this. It's funny enough. We don't have to
Oh
read the
my
articles.
goodness.
They're all hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but the funny thing is I watched his show that was a little bit like idle, but his rap show, like the show they did, like to find a new, like a really hot artist that I think D Smoke came out of. I watched that show. I told you I cried. We did an episode about it in the old apartment. Like, I cried at the end of it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing though. In that process, it's a vetting process, right? Like it's a vetting process. It's like Idol, where he's making people doing his art form go through a series of loops, right? Of trials,
Mm-hmm.
right? To get better, to shake out things. And then he's just like, nah, I'm gonna start stand up.
Yeah.
I have no forethought. Your thing is dumb. And I don't think I need to do anything for it. I'll just start stand up tomorrow.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you did a show. What do you mean?
It's the least respected
It's
art
great.
form in
Yeah,
the world,
it's fine.
easily.
It's funny because like starting out too, you're like, sure, I'll do it for
Right.
free and like whatever. And then
Yeah.
like he shows up, he's like, yeah, I'll sell out, whatever. And
I'll
it's
do
like,
it for money.
I'll do it for
Yeah,
money
yeah.
right now. Like, yeah,
Dude, most comics don't make money for 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
Like doing
It's bad.
comedy.
yeah. And then you get like your first like $20 bill. You're like, wow,
I'm rich now. I could quit
Yeah.
everything.
wow,
Yeah.
this almost covered the gas to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I framed my like my first dollar like they do in some of the restaurants.
I have it in
Yeah.
my wallet.
You do?
Yeah, I have it. I have my
Fuck
first
yeah.
$1 bill. I was
See?
in Baltimore. I did the Lou Room in Baltimore.
Hell yeah.
And it was like a guest spot. But the lady, she was like, "Here you go." She handed me $1, and I was like, "What's this?" And she was like, "Do you want to be a paid comedian?" I
Right.
was like, "Fucking thank you." And I
Yeah,
took
yeah.
it and I put it in my wallet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be one day where I need toll money. I'm like,
Right.
fuck it.
It's the worst. But yeah, it's the only thing I was saying is I had a very nice woman come up to me after, and it was just a mic or whatever, but it was the actor thing. It's just the actor thing. Actors who are comics, they think acting's like comedy, so stand up. So they just come up after her. She just comes up and just the first thing she says out of her mouth. Have you ever thought about talking about how white you are?
Mm.
And I was like, oh yeah. Got it. Okay, cool. What do
Yeah.
you think? Why do you think? Because she's also white. Like I was,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was like not far off my skin tone. It wasn't like,
Oh, you didn't have to say that? Totally guessed that.
we got- yeah, you didn't need to guess.
Totally guessed that. Yeah, 100%.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I've written jokes about what I look like. Yeah. She's
You know
like,
what's- Yeah.
No, go ahead, Bob.
No. I was gonna say like I didn't mean to interrupt, but I
No,
was
you're
just saying
good.
like the interesting thing about like getting like trying to be an actor and then trying to be a comedian is if you want to be a comedian, you can just immediately start doing comedy.
Right.
If you want to be an actor, you have to like audition. There's no open mics for actors.
Right.
So
Rob,
it's like,
I wouldn't even know where to go to start. If you
I-
told me tomorrow you have to go audition for anything,
Yeah.
small, major, I'd be like, guess you got to kill me in this scenario. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to look. I don't know what website to go to, dude. It's wild. How would they do it?
yeah, before I started doing stand up, I actually took like acting classes and stuff
Wow.
because I was like I didn't know what I wanted to like do. I just knew like I like attention and I hate my office job, so let me see what I can do. I took some acting classes and it's hard. You have to get headshots, you have to like fit the look of the role, you have to be good, you have to be a good actor, you have to audition. And even then like sometimes it comes down to like, oh well, this guy had better chemistry with this, whatever.
Right.
And it's such a pain in the ass. And then if you're like, I want to do comedy, it's like, okay,
They
Come
keep
to this-
typecasting you as a woman.
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
You
You're
want
gonna
to
play
do
this abused housewife, Rob.
yeah, whatever, dude, if it pays the bills.
yeah, fuck it.
And then like if you want to do comedy, it's like you're like, all right, yeah, come to this bar. We'll put you up at 1 a.m. You can do 3 minutes. Congratulations, you're a comedian now.
Yeah,
And
no,
you go,
And
are
so-
people gonna pay attention to you?
No.
No.
Not even the person who's running the sound. He's gonna be on his phone, and you're like, all right, I'll do this
And then
for
and then-
the rest of my
then
life.
You go, and then you go, will there be any benefit from my joke telling? Like,
Not
any
at all.
feedback from this? Oh no.
No.
People are actually
No.
gonna actively hate you there.
yeah. You're actually taking stage time away from the guy who's going up after you, so he fucking hates you.
it's a good thing you didn't write anything. It's a good thing you went up just thinking you could just do it off the fly. That's always
Yeah.
fun.
Well,
The
how about
only-
the comics before me? Were they gonna like me? Oh, no, they're also
No,
gonna hate you too.
yeah, they're not paying attention. They're outside talking to their friends. I did the only acting thing I ever did.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
I
gotta
was
hear
no. I was in the background of Mayor of Easttown, that HBO thing.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
did a
I
little
remember
bit-
you talking
I
about
watched
that.
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah, I did a little bit of background work. There's one scene where you can kind of I'm like blurry. I'm like I think that's me.
I had to find it. No,
Dude,
I'm kidding.
I-
You had to scrub the
I-
whole film.
I watched
Hold on.
like every scene I was in. I watched it like frame by frame. Like it's so crazy. There was this one scene that took 12 hours to shoot, and it was in the show for about 2 minutes, and I
Right.
was like, "That's crazy!" Like, and then one scene I was in got cut completely. There was like I forget what it was, but there was some scene in the fucking gymnasium that got cut. It was like a flashback scene that they never
Right.
used when Kate Winslet was like got the winning basketball. There was like it's supposed to be a flashback of like her doing that,
Right.
and then they never used it. And that was one of the scenes I was in. And I did a party scene in the woods that was an overnight shoot, and they gave you like They gave you like
Oh,
red
man.
Solo cups and
Yeah.
like you had to pretend you were drinking alcohol out of it for fucking 12 hours in the freezing cold from like sunset immediately like okay let's go to sunrise, and it was the fucking worst. And I was like acting sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I had to
It's
act
all
like I didn't
dumb
want to
as
kill
fuck.
myself.
Yeah,
seriously.
like all that shit, dude. It's production takes. Yeah, like you said, it's like
Yeah.
if someone has to like take one sip, It's like,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
4 hours of work. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
Hey, whatever. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, sir.
Sir, yeah.
Listen, you look like you want to kill yourself. Could you just stop
Just
that?
can you, like,
could you
stop?
stop that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Could
could stop that.
Could you like maybe
Thank
not?
you.
Could you want to kill yourself less, please?
Yeah.
I know
thank
you're
you.
shivering. I know it's freezing out. But this is a party, so you're supposed to be having fun.
Maybe stand up.
Yeah.
Maybe stand up. I think maybe stand up.
Stop
Yeah.
crying too. You really ruined your shot.
Yeah. I guess you. Oh my gosh, I totally get it. I totally get that. It's just it's a different animal, which is fun when you get. Yeah, I like being told that I should talk about my whiteness more. You know what? As a white male cis comic, Adam, I don't get to hear that enough. Like I don't get to see me, and I get to have people come up to me and say, like, you should talk about being white more.
Also, that's just like a very just rude thing. And not even the white. She could have said anything, right? The fact that she's like, you should do. It's like
that's
hey,
acting. That's what I mean.
Go fuck yourself.
Actors.
It's like
talk
you
each
talk
other.
about
Can I
how
give
you're
you
an ugly
notes?
whore.
Yeah, Jesus.
To be fair, if you told me to draw a white guy, I would draw you.
Oh, okay.
If
Yeah.
it was like, can you draw me a white guy? Sure. They'd be like, you're like, oh shit, that's me.
Oh, cool. Whatever you draw, I'm using for my album.
There you
Whatever it is, bud. Whatever it is, I will definitely use it. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's just that's what I wanted to point out. It was just like that's acting. That's an actor coming up to me because usually that's like in acting classes. They're like, you have to kind of embody the first thing that people notice about you, and she just couldn't get out of her head, which is nice because it shows me she didn't listen to my set at all. So she just kept thinking about how white I am. She's like stark white. She was no joke. A white woman looked at me. She's like stark white. Like you are so white, and I'm like. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna work on it. I don't know. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on that joke.
Gonna hit the UV lights a few times a week.
Would that work if like she walked up to like a black dude and was like, "You should talk about how you're black more"? Like
she would never do it. She would never do that, dude.
That would, dude. You would earn my respect so much if I saw another brand new comic, like actor, whatever, walk up to a black guy, I'd be like, "You should talk about." Being black more.
You're like so black.
You're like really black.
Really black. So you have to talk about.
You have to
like
talk
midnight. You're like, all right.
Little much. But it was fun. It was fun overall. I got to see Rob and Greg. Got to see the Staten Island crew.
Yeah.
Shout out to all those guys.
What a small world. We bumped into each other in New York City.
I know. So weird. Two comics.
Insanity. Yeah, two comedians. Who would have known? Two comedians outside of a comedy club would have bumped into each other in one of the biggest places for comedy. Man, what a small world. Honestly, it would have been weirder if I bumped into you in like a coffee shop around the corner here. Like, oh my god, yeah.
If we bumped each other at the same brothel, I'd be like, dude,
what
are the chances? Bump our chest,
chick?
dude. I'm covered in stuff. Just bump chest real quick. Yeah, I would never think of that. God. But yeah, I'm gonna be shooting back up to New York more often. I don't know how often you go. Monday seems like a good day, but so I'll see some people up there.
I go up. The only club I'm like past that up there is Stand Up New York. So anytime they throw me a bone, I just go up and do a spot or whatever.
Hell yeah, man.
And then sometimes I'll beg the booker of like Greenwich Village or Broadway to give me a guest spot. And yeah, I get on average out of the 10 texts I send to them, I get one response, so it's not too bad. Yeah.
I used to get booked at Broadway and Greenwich, and they changed like bookers, and I never had a phone call again.
Dude, that fucking sucks. When you finally, I've had that happen before, where you like get to like a booker's like, oh yeah, I like your stuff, and then they go somewhere else. I'm like, no, bring him back. They liked me.
God, I was like, oh, that was fun. The only place in New York where I'll like still do spots is the Stand. That's like the only spot. Outside of there, I'm done.
I never done the Stand. I've heard it's good though. I've been trying to. I don't know how to get on that, but I'll talk to you. I'll ask you about it later.
No, I mean, I haven't even been on it. Hold your fucking. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. No, it's a nice new world getting up there. It was fun, but I don't know did you hit any mics before that? Never mind.
No, I just the Monday night is like Comedy Mob open mic. It's like it's one of those like it's a booked mic, one of those ones. Yeah. So it's like half comics, half like real life people. It was I mean it was fun, you know, but the only time I ever get up there on the weekends is like if they're like they put me on a showcase and I'll do a check spot or I'll do a guest spot or whatever, like, you know. But it's fun. The one show I was on, TJ Miller was on it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like just getting to see, like having to pretend to not be super psyched when TJ Miller's around you is really hard. Like sit at the bar and he's just ordering a drink and I'm like, don't talk about the Emoji Movie. Don't talk about the Emoji Movie.
Don't talk about any of the stories you've ever heard about him and the silly antics he gets up to. Like, just don't say anything. No,
just not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I did video a comic
Yeah.
up there.
I was gonna say,
You're
this is
calm down.
No,
Just
this
chill
is a very
out.
long setup for what.
Oh
you're
yeah,
about to say
sorry. I
right
keep
now.
I keep jumping
No,
in and
I'm
giving
not.
my
I don't
2
care
cents.
because the video. Again, I'm not. Also, I'm not watching 3 minutes of this guy's set. You can cut to one section of this guy's set. I just found it funny, just the tone deafness, because he insisted someone record him, visually record him. He needed it. It was paramount to his ability to get truth out there, and it was not good.
I don't want to make something clear.
It was rough.
We're not bullying.
You're bullying him.
I'm not.
Definitely.
I'm not a little bit.
I simply
I'm not.
want to give a little check. I also couldn't not complain. I don't know what it is about me and my family. I don't know if it's just me. I get into a space, some people have fun for a second, and I immediately start complaining. It's just it's not good. I know it's not good. I know I got to change, but
Yeah.
I got to change. It's just I'll get better. I was like, hey guys, it's $5 to get into this mic and stuff like that or whatever, but your mic doesn't even work. I don't know. Maybe throw in some dough, just fucking around, just messing with them.
That's a lot of
They
paid.
laughed.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah.
paid spots
Yeah.
in New York, isn't it? We got
It's all fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like I'm fucking with them. We were halfway through the set, just fucking around. But yeah, you can pull up. Just pull up. Like it doesn't matter anything. He didn't do well. But what I want to say is this needed to have a visual on it. It needed to, Adam. It needed to have a visual. And this guy, I'm sure, is a sweetheart. I still have his phone number. I will prank call him. So I've got his phone number. Dude, I'm gonna prank call you 100%. I don't remember your name. I know you're poor. That's what you talked about mostly. And you're struggling to date while poor. It's original stuff.
Yeah, no, I just don't like it's not the material. It's the bravado of like the new comic to be like, I need this. I need you to do it because this is going to be just great. It's that whole thing, I feel.
We'll watch it. Then we'll pull up the clips that have gone viral. So it'll work. I don't know. I kept the chairs in the shot.
I like it.
I kept the chairs. I wanted him to know.
There's no audio.
There's no audio, just to let you know, but
Okay.
which is fine.
Oh, what?
Just fine. Yeah, just make fun of his pantomiming. No,
yeah.
Oh, there should be. That's weird. There should be.
Rob's not feeling
sharing
it.
the audio.
It's all
Sorry.
good, dude. It's all good. Just bring it down. Man. Now we just put him on blast and we don't know why.
You're like, let's put up this guy for a
Fuck this
minute.
guy. You know what? See, now I feel guilty. You revved it up and now I feel guilty.
No, I
about
think
it.
the best thing to do anytime somebody is brave enough to step on stage for the first time is to make fun of them. That's the best thing you can do.
This is the best part.
So I think the part of the story that's funny to me is, it is funny that he was on stage and was like, can anybody record this and send it to me? That is funny.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think that is
Can't
the
play
funny
anyway.
part.
Doesn't matter.
It's I think that's the universe telling you not to do that. But the funny part is to go on stage and be like, hey, I don't have to be so unprepared and be like, I don't have a camera. It takes 10 seconds to set up a tripod, whatever. And like, even if you want to post your shit on Instagram or whatever, but to be like, hey, any strangers in the crowd, can you record me and then send it to me later? That is, I do like that.
It's very funny.
I did. And I weaponized it against him. And maybe I shouldn't have. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to call him. Like, hey, man, listen, just audio from now on. That's all I did. I didn't
be like, who are you? Is it going to infuriate you more?
It's got to be tough. I know, Rob, you recorded yourself from the get. You kept your first $1, which I wish I did. That's
I'm
awesome.
just corny. So
no, I don't think so. I think some people just know, like Seinfeld talks about this. Like a lot of other comics have just been like, I have the tape. I have flyers. I have like a lot of the flyers that have been on like the shows, stuff like that, just for posterity, stuff like that, things like that. But I only did audio.
Yeah.
Like I only audio recorded because it's just what we did. And it made more sense just because you when laughs were, you didn't really need to see yourself. And then later, as you were getting a set honed, you'd be like, all right, let me video and just see what I can hone in. Is it tougher when you're starting straight from video, or do you feel like you had an advantage or something? Like
it made me want to get better because I hated watching myself. Right. I was like, this sucks. And it made me want to get better. I was like, I'm so awkward. I'm like, I had a lot of like, filler words. If I wasn't getting laughs, I would just be like, it's fine, like talking to myself and like from like it's okay, and it was so cringy watching. I was like, I need to do so. I think that kind of helped a little bit.
Maybe that's why. Oh God, Adam, because you didn't record yourself. You didn't video record yourself early on, right? It was just audio.
Because listening to yourself sucks. Is bad.
100%.
But watching and listening to yourself sucks. Is even worse. And then you're like, oh, I need to lose weight.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much to it. So I think that kind
that
of
would have driven me. You're right. That would have driven me. Like,
that made me
insane.
want to get better.
Yeah.
I don't know why, to be honest. I think it's because I read some book in
Yeah.
stand up before I started, and it was like record all your sets, but it didn't say how. And I was like, I had an extra cell phone I wasn't using that was like
Nice.
whatever, like got like the network cut off. I was like, I'll just use this to
Yeah.
record, and that's how I started doing it. And then I think how I started posting shit online is like I was like, I wonder if I can like edit me bombing and make it funny. And I put it up on Instagram. And then like a week later, it had like 900,000 views. And I was like, oh, okay. All the clips I posted like at first on like Instagram was just like me bombing, but it was very like boom, boom, boom with the jokes. So it'd be like, the joke would be like stupid, but like Instagram or whatever, they'd be like, that's funny. Why isn't anybody laughing? I'm like, cause nobody was there. That's why. But I kept doing that. And then like, that's how I started posting shit on Instagram and stuff. So thank God I did post or record all of my shit. I have a whole like folder on my computer of me just bombing. Like all the jokes are like, and then I fucked my sister. And then like, but it is funny to go back and watch them and be like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's the good thing I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's so great. I love it. I think because also what you're describing is how you get better in general, but you have video evidence of like, this is,
when you hate
what it looks
yourself, it makes you want to get better.
I wouldn't
It's
be able
like-
to get past the visual part of it. Like, I look like shit. I wouldn't even hear my jokes. I would just be like, I look like garbage.
It's like that. It's like that with fitness too. Like, you know, like you want to work out, you want to get in shape. Those pictures of you fat as fuck in the mirror, that's gonna be like, all right, let me change this.
Yeah.
Let me not look like this. And then you're like, you start building a little bit of muscle. You're like, let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You getting swole?
I'm trying. I'm down 20 pounds.
You look good. Yeah.
Oh,
You said you're
thanks,
definitely
man.
losing it, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
dude. My fitness app said that's an entire corgi. So that's fun. Yeah, I lost the
You lost
corgi.
the dog weight.
Yeah, I lost the dog.
I actually lost a quarter.
It could be worse. I mean, they could be like, you lost a baby. There's probably a reason they don't do
I was
those.
wondering if the app just only goes by dog sizes.
Oh,
Like, you got to work your way to lab. Right now, you're at corgi.
I think I think it's there's a lamp. They use the weirdest things. They're like, you lost a lamp. You lost a soccer ball. You lost a guitar. I'm like, okay. Corgi is the coolest one, I think.
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, I want to, because I'm like I'm like a little over 200 right now. I want to get like down to like 170-ish.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to be like what's 40 pounds gonna look like? Like, you lost, is it just gonna be 2 corgis? Are they just gonna keep multiplying the corgis? But yeah.
A litter of corgis. You lost the puppy.
Yeah, now I'm like doing
corgis.
math. I'm like, holy shit, I'm like 20 corgis. That's insane.
I'm just trying to get cum gutters. That's the only thing I'm trying to get.
Dude,
It's,
cum
it's
gutters?
stupid and it's
Cum
so,
gutters rule. No, they rule. I want those too. I've never
I
got
know.
it.
What's cum gutter? I'm
just
sorry.
ripped abs, like, you know, the
Oh.
abs. You know, if you
Right
come
here
with your
though,
belly.
but like
Oh,
the
like,
sides
okay.
kind of.
you know,
not like the middle.
Yeah, you guys said that like it was a known thing.
we
It
both knew it.
Oh, all right. All right.
You never heard of cum gutters?
Never heard of cum
Oh
gutters.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
who's the weird one, Rob?
I just want to jiggle less. That's all I want,
Oh,
dude.
Fair.
That's
I'm just trying
yeah.
to-
What's the pad?
If I don't have abs, that's okay. I just want a tight tummy,
I
you
know.
know?
I told listen, I was 250
Yeah.
when I was 6 foot, and which isn't bad, but
Yeah.
it was rough. I mainly held it in the poopies, on the old boobies
Yeah.
up here,
Yeah.
and in the belly. So I've gotten it down to this, and now I'm just kind of like needling at it.
Yeah.
Like, just come on, man, just don't eat sandwiches for like 3 months or something. Just do it. Just be ripped one time, and then
Yeah.
we'll move on. I
You know
think
why-
is my goal.
You know, I probably never heard cum gutters. I never bust on my belly.
Neither do I. That is
Yeah?
true. I
Oh,
never
okay.
bust my
Yeah,
belly
me either.
either.
It's-
It came up in pop
Oh,
culture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Pop
yeah.
culture. Gotcha.
Like some guys, like it just came out. Like some guys, you know what I mean? They're so big, and then the cum just filters down into the gutter. Like, you know, they're so ripped. Who's got there was a fight over who's got the best abs. I can't remember who the fuck, but yeah, all those fucking assholes, all of them, Thanos and
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
I like to.
all
I like.
of them, all those bastards.
I like to come vertically. I'm a big vertical comer.
Yeah, same.
I don't like to be
Straight
horizontal.
up and down.
I'm
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
shame comer, so that usually means I put a hand over the top
Oh yeah.
and I just look away.
Mm.
And
Okay.
that's what religion does to you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a shame.
I just put it and I come in my own. Dude, how pathetic is that? That I literally cannot enjoy coming. I know that
You
I've known
can't
this
enjoy
for a bit.
coming?
I can't.
Wait, like with another person,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like by yourself?
By myself, it's clinical. It's
Clinical?
clinical. There is no. I barely enjoy it.
Really?
I know, dude. Isn't
You
this
need
nuts?
help.
I don't
It
really
is,
enjoy
it's
it. I gotta be
bad.
honest with you, I don't really enjoy it either.
Busing is like my favorite thing to do.
No, I will say it's a fun
comedy and busting are like my two favorite. That's what keeps
Nice.
me going.
Bobby busting. Is what they
Yeah,
call it.
Bobby
That's what they
busting,
call
yeah.
it.
I don't know. I'm just old now. I think I just lost some of my testosterone and libido.
Yeah.
I just don't care as much.
It's just
Honestly.
washing off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is all shame. This isn't like it. I do feel something, but it's immediately followed by shame,
Gotcha.
and I can't shake it.
Can I ask you a question? Because sometimes
what are you
I feel
busting
like this.
to is the question.
Nothing.
I
Like,
can
we're
see how-
talking. We're talking on a
Oh.
lady. We're talking in front of a
Okay.
lady.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It just immediately.
So,
I almost say sorry. No joke.
Oh,
It's
Can I
yeah.
ask a
bad. It's
question?
bad.
I gotta validate something. Sometimes it's not super often, but it has happened in the past.
Yeah.
It could be sex, jerking off, doesn't matter, right? But I've noticed it more with sex. I'll come and immediately. I mean, while the last drop is coming out of me, I immediately feel like I hate myself. I want to die. Like immediately,
Okay.
like I feel disgusted. Yeah,
That's that
immediately.
shame.
Yeah.
That's that shame, buddy. You're
I-
raised Catholic.
I see. I bust. And I bust, and I'm like, I'm glad I did that. Like, I don't know. I don't have. I'm like, I bust, and I'm like that. Like, or well, it like, I don't know. It really like it depends. You know, like if I like bust on my wife, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I made this mess on you. Like, then that's a little bit. But if I'm just I get that. If I'm just like by myself.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't, this is fine, whatever. Like, I just get, I'm just mad at myself because now I have a mess I have to clean up. But it's more of an inconvenience, I'd put it. Yeah.
I'm having fun by myself. I want to
Yeah.
say that. I'm having fun, but it's clinical.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's just
Next
like,
time
'cause
you
I'm-
bust, I'll be there to cheer you on.
Oh,
And you
shit,
could-
dude.
Yeah, I'll be
that
like,
would
you,
be.
woo, you
That's
did
sweet.
it. You'll be
Yo,
like, oh, hell yeah.
That's what I need.
You need applause.
You
I've
someone to
never-
hand you water like a marathon?
Yeah, because I feel like, Rob, I feel like you come and you're like, woo! Like, you know what I mean? Like
I
you
do a
just
Mario jump. I'm like,
yeah,
let's go.
you got a cone on your head. You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
you know what I mean?
Like you're doing so good, sweetie.
Yeah. I just need that. I don't want to say I need a motherly advice off to the side, like you're doing good, sweetie. But I'm saying I just need, I would say that I haven't had. Have you ever had a woman like really give you kind of like, come on, let's do that kind of thing, like really cheer on your orgasm? I don't think I've
No.
ever. Yeah, no.
I've had my wife. She's like, I can tell when she's getting tired, and she wants me to like. She's like, let's come on,
Yeah,
and then she'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
start talking dirty, like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, but she's a sweet angel. I'm like, shut up, just tell me. I'll go finish in the bathroom. This is
Yeah.
inconveniencing you.
I
Like,
know it is a shame when you know a woman's like, no, because I've seen similar things. Like when
Yeah.
you've seen been with someone for a long time,
Yeah.
and then you can see them like, yeah,
Because it takes me
I gotta
so
wrap this
long
up.
to come. I'm really. Sometimes we fuck for like 4 hours. No,
I know, it's so hard.
no, it's mostly like whatever. Like she's like, I
Yeah.
want to go back to watching anime, and I'm like, I want to go back to playing video games. This is perfect. I was trying not to come for you, and now you want
Yeah.
me to rap? Oh fuck yeah, let's do this. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I've had sex for like, or these times it's like, you come but you keep having sex,
oh yeah.
and then it's like I just want to throw up. I'm just nauseous.
If
I'm
I-
just, like,
if
nauseous now, like I'm just done. I'm over this. Like I don't want to do this anymore. Like this motion's
Oh,
hurting me.
Jesus.
Like the
my God.
sensations making me sick. Like all of it's making
Yeah.
me fucking weird, dude.
If I come and then I keep having sex, it feels like
Yes, weird.
I'm just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
It's like you're going through the motions, but there's no like. It's like
no payoff.
Yeah, it's like, why are we doing this? It's like,
Yeah, no,
it's like drinking non-alcoholic beer. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it, but like, I'm not getting.
I
anything
literally
out
got
of it.
nauseous before. Like,
Oh,
just
did
from-
you?
Yes, just from like the.
Are you looking at your own dick again?
I was.
What
but
did I
don't
tell
know if
you?
To do anything with it, you know.
Last time you did it,
That's
you
the best.
threw up.
Next time you come and then you keep having sex with a lady, you'd be like, I have to stop. You're making me sick.
Yeah,
And then see
yeah,
what they say.
See what they
I
say.
already got what I want out of this, so at that point, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter what I say.
I know there's a comic who talked about like how virile he was. We both know him. I won't put him on blast. It's obviously a compliment, but
Mhm.
like I don't know if he wants that out
Garrett
Right.
Monaco.
there. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's secretly. I can tell. Secretly, Garrett's got fucking stamina. But I'm talking to a comic that we both know, and he was like, yeah, dude, I bust. And this is older. He's in his 40s, and he's like, yeah, just bust. We like 5 right back up. And
That's
I'm like,
crazy. I know who this. I probably know who this is now.
Yeah.
I did
and I'm
no way.
like, dude, I mean, you're crushing. Like I'm
yeah.
kind of that habit. I have done that recently, but I'm not coming a second time. He's like, yeah, and then I bust again. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm busting again, dude.
What if I'm so jealous, dude?
I know.
Man.
There's no way I'm doing that again. I will be able to do it in the rare moments. Also, the
But I
second
feel
round
like-
is the rare moment. But
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like busting too much kind of ruins the fun of it. You know? It's like eating. It's like you eat.
Yeah.
It's like if you eat
Yeah.
like ice cream. It's like, oh yeah, but like you don't want ice cream every day. 'cause then
Right.
It ruins the.
So,
It's
yeah,
not as special.
Fair.
So it's like I don't think if I
So
yeah,
cute.
dude. Sometimes it's like
So
you
special.
you ever go like 2 days without busting and then
Oh.
you're like it's like extra
What
like
a treat.
what yeah.
You think
It's
about
always
it when
worth
you
it.
start. Like,
Yeah,
you're like,
dude.
oh, it's been a 2 days.
Sometimes I'll be too because I like to bust before I go to bed. That's like my thing.
Yep.
And
It's your thing,
call
not
me
every guy.
Call me
Most common
crazy.
thing in the world.
call me crazy.
I'm
but
brushing my teeth and jerking off. Like, call me nuts. But
call me crazy, but I like to bust before I go to bed. But sometimes I'll be like so exhausted, like, and I'll just be like, just whatever. I'll just go whatever tomorrow, and then you wake up the next day and you go about your day, and then the night,
Right.
comes back around. And you're like, oh right, I didn't bust yesterday. This is gonna be a good one. It's like it makes it worth it, Yeah, this is exactly where I thought this podcast was
Yeah.
gonna go. I'm glad we finally got to the busting
talk
portion.
about the real things that matter.
Yeah.
We brought up that one guy that we would.
I was
God,
like,
it's a shit show over
I was
here.
like, this is fun, but let's talk about busting.
Yeah. We need to.
we can
bust
do
it.
plugs.
Yeah, we got to do plugs.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hit the music.
Yeah.
We're getting the pluggy plugs.
Rob, sir.
What you got coming up?
Oh, you guys got
Are you-
fucking porno music during the plugs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at Rob Stant Comedy, and give my podcast a listen at
Hell
Two in the Stink podcast. TWO. Me and my buddy Jim Gillespie, we do that. So go give us a listen. Two in the Stink. And oh yeah, if you're in the Lidditz, PA area, March 4th, I'm taping my first special. So that's gonna be fun. It's going up on YouTube. I mean, whatever. But I'm excited. I just want to get it out, Just do it. It's gonna be like 30 minutes. But yeah, come out, see it live. Tickets are on my Instagram at Rob Stant Comedy. Those are my plugs, dude.
Boom. Nice.
Who you guys
Adam
yeah.
Nutter, what you got coming up?
catch me. I have a lot of shit. Go follow me at Adam Nutter because my Twitter is back. I'm crushing it. I got a bunch of new followers already, and I haven't said anything crazy. So Twitter is back. Go follow me at Adam Nutter.
All right, I didn't mean to moan during your plugs, but Jesus Christ, that sounds good.
Go follow me on Instagram at Adam Nutter as well. Go listen to The Porcupine, youtube.com/Adam Nutter. Always a bunch of great episodes. I got to do a new one next week coming out. So please go and subscribe to that. Also, I'm on Odyssey too, odyssey.com/Adam Nutter. That's important. Please go to that too, just in case. Geez, a bunch of stuff coming up. What do we got? Fucking, what's today's date?
Today's the 2nd.
Right. Oh, okay. So next 2 weeks I'm pretty free, but the 16th, Camden Theater. 17th,
Oh, fuck yeah.
Emmaus Theater. 18th, something else. Not exactly sure where that is yet, but I am something on the 18th.
Something else.
March 3rd, LPPA show in Reading, PA. Neil will be there. Come on out to that. Plus, Neil will tell you all the actual shows we're on together also. And then March 15th, Punchline and other stuff. I'm on the road with Robbie Bernstein at the end of March in Colorado. In Steamboat Springs, and I think Denver. I'm not sure about Denver yet, but for sure Steamboat Springs. So come on out to those. Tickets will be available at droptent.com/events. Done.
Yeah, boom. Nice. And you can check me out. I am neilwood.com. Go there. Tomorrow night, Wissahickon Brewing Company. Come on out. We got the Wiswit show. The sweet old, he's doing it to me now, you son of a bitch. The biggest little comedy show, Wiswit, is coming over there. It's a great show, great lineup. You can get the tickets now, but make sure to grab them up. $13 at the door, or get them for $10 if you want to send it on email over our boy. All the info over at iamneilwood.com. And up on Eventbrite as well. I'll be in Woodstown, New Jersey for a nice benefit show. Come on and benefit everyone else. I think it's a nice benefit show, so go help that out. Andrew Fox is putting that on. Very, very cool. And then, of course, Comedy All-Stars, February 16th at Punchline. Come on out for that. It's a great lineup. The tickets are up. It's at 8 p.m. And you can grab them now, all right? It's pretty sweet. Go check it out. And, of course, stuff going on for Drop 10 people. So, listen, you got Myers Brewing Company, 2nd and the 4th Friday of each month. So, that's going to be February 10th and February 24th. All right, get those tickets now. Those are only $12. You can buy right through droptent.com. And, of course, you can check out our Asheville show, all right? And you can check that out again at Drop 10. Those tickets are $15. We sold out last time, so come on out for the next one. We got a great lineup for you. Latisse, Albert Davis, and I believe Dave Primiano. So check out those. Wonderful Dave Primiano from the new podcast out there, the Weekday Comics. Check it out. And the last one there, what do we got? No, that's it. That's it right now. So check out all that stuff. But check out drop10.com and go over and check out our merch, drop10.com/store. You can check out the Cult of Us store. Buy some merch, grab a t-shirt, grab a hat. It helps us out a bunch. Different styles, different colors, some different patterns.
Ooh.
So, yeah, check it out. Have
I'm
fun.
wearing one right now.
He is wearing one right
Nice.
now. Approved by Adam Nutter and the libertarians everywhere. So, yeah, check it out.
Sick merch.
Give it a shout. And, of course, you can go over to patreon.com. Patreon.com/Cult of Us. Get some extra stuff. $1 gets you in the door for a bunch of extra audio, video, us on the road, some good fun stuff like that. And then, of course, you can get up some other tiers. But this is the last month that we're doing our tattooed tier. So we're gonna be picking one. Actually, we should be doing it now, but I'm sure you're not prepared. So because it is done technically.
I guess it is technically done.
But
Oh yeah.
We're
you're
having
right.
a serious
It is
discussion after
technically
this. I'm gonna slap that booty,
done. It
dude.
is technically
I'ma
done,
slap
you're
that
right.
booty.
It's fucking February.
You're getting that fucking booty slapped. I know that for sure. So we will be picking out a name, and we'll do a little special thing that I'm gonna edit into this right now. So check out that. That is trying to happen now. We'll edit and do it now, or at the end of this episode, we'll figure it out. God damn it, Adam. Well, we'll pick out a name from that hat, and hopefully they're a winner. It's already happened.
Got
So
it. You
whoever
fuck.
won,
We're ready.
whoever
we
won.
can do it right now.
Are we
you
ready?
cunt. We can do it right now. You
don't
cunt.
say Adam.
What?
Oh, that's a fun
Oh.
word. We could say that.
No,
all
you
the
can
time?
say cunt. Of course,
Oh,
you
hell
have to say
yeah.
cunt at lunch. I'm not a cunt. You don't do things.
I thought it was still January. Shut up. I forgot it was February in this. We're good though. I got it.
I'm gonna fire you. I can't wait to fire you, dude.
I just like how this
Make
music
more money
is
than you.
vibing.
All right, ready?
It's just
You guys
vibe
are
the whole
arguing.
time.
I
It's a
love it.
good vibe. Yes.
Ready?
Here's the wheel. All right. Who's coming up? I'm hoping for Jamie again. Jamie deserves it. She helps us out all the time. Come on. Adam S. No, Adam S. Fuck that. God damn it. Fuck. All right, fine.
Jamie won
Adam
last
S.
time.
Yeah.
Congrats.
All right, Jamie.
Congrats,
did win
Adam
last
S,
time.
for whatever you won.
Adam, you got a great podcast, great podcast, a great tattoo done by at Curls Jr. and over at Push Tattoos, full color, softball size, right in Wilmington, Delaware. Congratulations, good stuff. Use it wisely, and that's going to be all the tattoos we give out anymore. We're changing it up, and of course, you also get a shirt. So
Yeah.
I guess so send me over your size. We'll do that. So yeah, that's the end of
So
plugs.
that's
all
gone
our
now.
shit.
That is gone.
Yeah,
The
that is
tier
done. That
officially
is
dead.
it.
The tier
No
is
more
dead.
tattoos. We're giving it out. It's done. We're giving it up.
Dead tier.
Dead.
Moving
It's
on.
fun. A lot of shit, a lot of stuff, a lot of good things going on. Adam, how are you, bud? Since we're sitting over here, we gabbing about all kinds of stuff. Your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack. How you feeling? Because I know your neck's fucked up.
I got those shots Tuesday.
You feeling better? They
No,
working?
I mean, a little bit, but like they fucked me up. Like
yeah.
straight
Mentally?
pain and soreness in my neck. It's crazy.
Oh.
Just
What
from the
shots
shots
did you
and
get?
stuff. So I have like
What
two
are they?
herniated, like bulging discs up here, like right by
Okay.
the base of my.
Yeah, he
skull.
only
Because
talks
you're-
about it
you're-
constantly.
Because
so-
you're
Yeah.
fucking old. Is
Yeah.
that what it is? How old are
Kind
you?
of 36.
Oh yeah, dude, you're fucking old.
It's done.
I'm a young bull. I'm
Yeah.
28, dude.
Yeah.
If I hit 30, if I make it to 30, I think I'm just gonna kill myself. That's
Honestly,
Yeah.
It's a-
Might have to.
might as well because it's downhill from there.
I think
Uh,
29 and a half. That's all I really want. You know,
You
29
make it
and a
to
half.
3-0.
and strong. If I can get like a really good show at like 29 and a half, like I think that'd be.
I mean,
that'd
you
be-
did it the right way. You're married. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
you know.
I've done everything. Like, what's next? I'm gonna have kids. Yeah, right.
I know, it's
Yeah.
disgusting. You have a kid.
Yeah.
No, I despite looking like a soccer mom. No, yeah, no kids.
I don't see a soccer mom. I see a proud Dungeon and Dragons father.
I like
Stop
that.
it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Dungeon
Dungeon
Stop
Master.
it.
Dungeon
Thank
Master.
you.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. That
Let's
you know,
get
that means
into
a
the
lot.
world, baby. Like
That's-
I see, yeah, dude.
I appreciate that. You know what? That really means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, did I ever tell you I got rabies shots once when I was a kid? Speaking of shots,
I've had rabies. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
yeah.
how did it happen?
well, now tell me your story because now I want to. I've never
Yeah,
had
I-
anybody tell me they've had
Mine was nail and I was bit. But
a nail, or you got hit by a rabbit nail, dude.
So no, because I was thinking of the tetanus. I've had
Okay.
multiple tetanus shots,
Yeah,
and then I had rabies.
I got bitten by a rusty raccoon. So I had to
Yeah.
get,
I licked it. I licked it. No. Well, I guess you got bit by a dog when I was younger, but it wasn't that bad. But we still got it. My sister also had to get it because I remember them talking.
Was the
about
dog
it when I was
rabid,
younger.
or did you not know?
No, they just weren't sure. It was just a neighborhood dog that just like chomped on the old leg.
Can't they test it?
They
No,
couldn't
you
get a
gotta-
hold. The
you
dog
gotta
ran
cut-
away. It
Oh,
was like a dog.
yeah,
It wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Why are you talking? Us know this. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm kidding.
You gotta cut the dog's head off to test
You
for
gotta-
rabies.
Do you
No.
really?
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta
Oh,
check
I didn't
the
know
brain.
that.
You gotta test everything.
Oh.
Unless science has moved forward, but it used
Nope.
to be that would be the thing.
Still
right? Now
do.
they still gotta do
In
it.
That's
fact, yes, my
terrifying.
local dog park I go to and shit. You have to
Oh.
like show them like your proof of rabies vaccination and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then just recently, one of the people at the dog park was like, "Yeah, someone got bit in my family, and they killed the dog. And they cut its head off for rabies."
That's a very extreme way to
Yeah.
like the wow.
Yeah, for humans, we're very less invasive for surgeries.
Yeah.
For dogs, we're still chopping heads off.
So you did you have to get them in your butt?
Oh, I can't even.
Is
How
it your
old were you?
stomach?
I remember being like under 10 or something.
Yeah,
like
same.
that.
I think I was like 10, 8 or 9 or 10 or somewhere in that when I was a young little kid, and I had to. So I didn't get bit by like a animal, but I did pet a confirmed rabbit. Like I was touching a
Oh,
confirmed
shit.
rabbit, and they were like, so what happened was I used to me and my family we used to vacation to this RV park in the summer because we're white trash, and there was a rabid cat on the loose that apparently everybody knew about but me. And I was me and my friend, we were chasing around like, let's chase this cat because like we are like all you had was like PlayStation 1 back then, so what the fuck else are you gonna do? So we're chasing around this cat. We didn't know it was rabid. We were just like, oh, this is like, let's chase around the cat. And at one point my buddy goes back inside. He's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I'm hanging outside by his trailer. The cat walks up to me and is just like staring at me. And I'm like, oh, hey, kitty. And I walk up to it. I start petting it. And the thing is like shivering. It's like 80 degrees out and it's like
Right.
shivering. I'm like, oh, he's cold. I'm petting this rabid cat. And the cat, it's like sneezing on me and shit. And I'm like, oh, gross. And like, nothing in my head is like,
Right.
like this is a bad idea. So then like the cat runs away. And then me and my buddy, we go back inside. We're hanging out. And then the owner of the RV park knocks on my buddy's door and is like, hey, we're just letting everybody know there is a rabid cat on the loose. It's a bright orange cat. We've had multiple people come in contact with it. So if you see it, please do not. And I'm like, oh, I was just petting it like
I'm
5
waiting
minutes
for you
ago.
to come out of the back holding it. Like,
I was
what?
like, I was just petting it 5 minutes ago. And then so he's like, what the fuck? So he goes and talks to my parents. And they're like, hey, your son just pet a rabid cat. He's got to get rabies shots. So now my parents are telling me like, and when you're a kid, you fucking hate needles. And they're like, hey,
Yeah.
guess what, buddy? You're going to have to get a lot of needles.
Yeah.
And the first 2 I had to get were in my butt cheek.
Oh.
They did my butt cheek. They used to do them in the stomach. But it was like,
Yeah.
so I had to get 2 in the butt cheek. And then you could have got them all at once, but my parents thought that would be too traumatizing for me. So they spread it out across the whole summer. I had to get like a rabies shot like every Friday for like the entire summer.
Yeah.
And it was fucking it fucking sucked.
I also don't think that's how you get rabies. I think you have to get it through open wound, blood, like
Fluid.
straight blood.
If the
I don't. Yeah, it's weird. It's like
Well,
it's
the
like a
way-
weird,
So the doctor, like my dad asked, like, hey, does my son
Right.
need to get this? And I swear to God, the doctor's exact words were, you could either get rabies shots for your son or you could get him flowers for
right,
his
'cause
funeral.
There's no, obviously, right?
Yeah,
But like,
so-
I
Just
thought
do
it was one of those
just
things
just
where
in case.
No, sure, for sure, just in case. But like theoretically, like I
Yeah.
don't think you would have gotten rabies from petting the
Oh,
cat.
probably not.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, if I was a parent, I would have
No,
done
for
the
sure,
same
100%.
thing.
I would too. It freaks me out.
Because if
Yeah,
you
because this isn't COVID.
Yeah.
Because if you rub your eyes, they said that if you rub your eyes and like if the
Right.
cat was licking itself, they said technically if you
Right.
rub your eyes,
Right,
there's a
right.
chance you could get it into your
Yeah.
system.
Dude, rabies freaks me. I mean, I'm never gonna get it probably.
Oh,
what am I
yeah,
doing? But like, it is a freaky. Ever see somebody who's like already fucked from rabies and like there's no going back?
Oh, that's
There-
terrifying.
There's an aversion to water.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh my God.
you'll give them water and they'll be like they can't,
Yeah.
they can't drink it. It's because it's like it
Yeah.
rejects your
It's
your body
terrifying.
rejects water. Yeah, it's fucking.
I think
it's so
that-
scary.
I think there's only like 1 or 2 confirmed cases of people who've gotten rabies
two
and
to
have
three
survived.
lived. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like extraordinary. I looked into this.
They had to
It's
they had
extraordinary. Yeah,
they had to put them into like a force a coma on
Yep.
them, right? And then they had to bring them out of the coma,
yeah.
basically kill them and bring them back to life almost, which is
Damn.
insane.
Yeah,
and
they
they-
also, like froze one kid. Like, they had
Yeah.
to, like drop his body temperature like 40 degrees, something crazy.
They Walt
Yeah.
Disney him?
Yeah, you got
Oh,
it.
shit,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Walt
that.
Disney was bit by a rabid mouse.
Let's get
Mickey.
this conspiracy theory now. Yeah.
A Jewish mouse. That makes sense now.
There we go.
But the scary thing about, dude, like I've heard like people like who like whatever, like somebody got like they were asleep in the middle of the night and a bat flew in the
Yeah.
room and bit them and then flew out and they had no eye, like, and that
Yeah.
you're fucked. Like that's
Now,
spooky.
it is like you have like a few days to get the shots. It's not like immediate.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you don't
yeah,
need, like
yeah.
24 hours, but it's like
No.
pretty quick. Like you still gotta go pretty quick.
Yeah, it was yeah, it fucking sucked. I'm still like terrified of needles, which is like hilarious because like I have a bunch of tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I had to go to the dermatologist recently because I had like a weird like mole or something, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have to chop it off and give you a bunch of numbing needles." I was like, oh, okay. And they're like, I got my shirt off, and I'm like in my underwear, and they could see it. They're like, "You have a bunch of tattoos." I'm like, "Shut up! I hate this is different."
Right.
By the
I'm
way,
not getting-
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not
the
the same.
It's
It's
not
not,
the
yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Needles don't bother me, but like that's bullshit when people say that. That is bull. I agree with you.
Yeah,
there. Like that
it's
is
not the
bull-
same.
Like, I'm
When
upset
doctors
over
are like,
tattoos, and
"Oh,
it's- yeah."
I think they're just trying to like hype me up. Like, look at you, tough guy. You could look at all those tattoos. You're gonna be okay. I'm like, don't pretend.
It's like the tattoo needle is this big, and it just
Oh,
goes
yeah.
into like a few layers of my skin back and
Right.
forth. That's going directly into my fucking bone almost.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Oh,
here.
yeah, it
It's so
fucking
different.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got. Yeah, I am not.
And you don't
scared
get
of that
any-
stuff anymore.
You don't get
bother
any
me,
cool
but I'll
art
get
out
you,
of it.
yeah.
No, yeah, I had that when I had that thing in my arm. That was crazy. Yeah, like to wash it. I was died from meningitis.
Oh shit.
Right, so I had a permanent thing, which is a whole thing. I'm sure I've
Yeah.
talked about it on here, but like I had to have the basically an IV at home.
Mhm.
So when they do it just for ease, they
Oh.
do it up your arm, like they put it in here
Oh Jesus.
and it goes up. So you just have to sit like this in the
Mhm.
hospital, and then they basically put the actual tube all the way up in it so it stays in place. And
Yeah.
it feels
That feels weird.
very
yeah.
weird.
If anybody ever felt anything go inside them and pushed around that's not supposed to be, like
Yeah,
your
I've
asshole
had-
or mouth, that's
Oh,
like fucking.
I've had up the penis.
it's
I've had the
oh,
whole,
yeah.
I've had all that
No, no.
stuff, dude. I don't
Oh,
care
yeah,
any.
yeah.
I don't care about shit anymore.
Yeah,
I
no.
like most of the nurses are like, "You gonna be okay? Do we need anything?" I'm like, "Nah, let's just do this. Let's just do it. I'm fascinated with it
Yeah.
now. It's gonna be most of the end of my life. So let's just
Yeah.
get used to the needles and the poking and the prodding."
Rob, you know where the needles get me? It's dentist
Where?
stuff.
Oh,
That's
dude, I
where
haven't been to the
tap out.
dentist in fucking like
Yeah.
14 years. I'm terrified.
Oh,
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
time I was at the dentist, I was like maybe like I don't know, like 14, 15. I have double molars on both sides of my mouth
Okay.
because like my baby teeth of my molars, they never fell out. So the adult ones just grew next to them. So I've got like I have like alligator, like shark, whatever, like shark teeth.
Right.
Whatever one has those.
Yeah.
And
Shark, you're right.
Sorry.
and so I was at the dentist and they were like, "You need to get these pulled." And I was like, they showed me the X-ray and it looks like I have like it looks like I have like extra bones. It
Looks
looks
fucking
yeah.
Killer Crocs.
Yeah,
and
it
Batman.
looks insane. And they're like,
Yeah.
"You need to get these pulled." And I was like, "But they don't hurt and they're not bothering me." They're like, "Doesn't matter. You need to get them pulled." And I was like, "No." And I haven't been there since. I probably do need to get them pulled, but
Tell that failed doctor to mind his goddamn business.
yeah, you know the problem with like going to the dentist is I know I'm not going to go until I'm in excruciating pain,
Right.
and I'm just going to cross that bridge when I get to it. Like if I went now, I'm sure I could save myself a lot of trouble and pain
Right.
later on down the line. But I am fucking terrified of the dentist, so I don't. With going back to what you were saying, I don't want to go. And but like yeah, dude, I don't. They're
But
gonna.
I don't
put
get it. Did you ask like because usually the dentist, at least mine, they'd be like, "Do they hurt or anything like that?" And
No.
I'd be like, "No."
Maybe they were just trying to get the bag, you know?
Yeah,
secure
right.
The bag.
That's what I
Probably,
mean.
yeah. I never
Yeah.
had to get my molars pulled because I got 2 teeth knocked out.
Oh,
and then I had
okay.
to get one other one pulled, so they just grew in like
Oh, there you go.
naturally. So I never had to do it. But
That's
yeah,
your
it's really
third
just a-
set of baby teeth. You're like,
Pretty much,
you
yeah.
just, they
My
just
wife-
fell in line.
My wife got jaw surgery. She had her whole jaw like realigned and shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Did
'cause
you
she-
break her jaw?
No. She had like her teeth were like fucked up
Mm.
and like she had like a like weird like overbite type thing. So she got her whole jaw fixed.
Damn.
I always joke around. I'm like, yeah, dude, I invested in her. She was like stock. I invested in her low.
Right.
Married her when she was like, yeah, dude, she got her teeth fixed,
Well, did you ever
man.
see like Kanye's jaw? 'Cause when he
Jaw?
broke that
No.
shit, and it's look at look at picture of Kanye. It looks like his jaw is like
Yeah. You can
Isn't
tell.
the same thing with 50 Cent? He got shot in the mouth.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
It's like that. Like they can't like. I think I guess if it breaks in a certain way or a certain they just can't get it back to like how it was. So
yeah.
without like that little bit of like a fucking extra like length of
Oh.
it or something like that. It looks weird.
Damn, that's why he hates the Jews.
That's
Because of
probably
that.
Yeah. Facial structure and like stuff like that is it's just like when the bed, it's like, the bed in a hotel. Like as soon as I touch it's just, I can't get it back to the way they had it. Like, I'm like, how the fuck did they get it this tight?
On the flip side of this, I was on Reddit and you know what? This is a Patreon picture. We'll do it for Patreon picture, Neil. I can't show it on here. It's too violent.
Yeah,
but it was a bear attack survivor. He survived.
Okay.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this much of his face was gone.
Oh, wow. It's a lot. So, like, he had, like, just an eye kind of going off to the side.
Yeah.
One eye he had, and it was just, gutted.
Right. Yeah.
Gutted out. Like, there was no teeth.
I saw a guy like that, like, in person.
Really?
It was, I was actually, yes, getting off the train. Sorry. Getting off the train. I would ride the train every day from the Paco station going when I would go to college. Open the door one day, clearly someone going in, probably for some specialists, taking the train. And the unfortunate person they had like, I saw like a one eye like here and just like mangled, rough. Someone was attacked, burned, something terrible. And I didn't even clock it. It was literally like otherworldly. It wasn't, I wasn't thinking. I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Someone's going in for serious stuff. But
this was, the picture was, it just happened. So it was like fresh, this picture.
Right.
It was, just completely gutted out. The guy was like, oh, it was barely alive. And then the after picture, it's amazing. It's like, yes, it is incredible, dude. I mean,
technology's crazy.
You could tell like there's some scarring and stuff, but like he has a mouth and a nose and like another eye and shit. Like it's crazy, dude. But I definitely gotta do that's Patreon for sure.
Yeah, live with the Patreon. I know we gotta wrap the fuck up. Check out the Patreon, of course, all that good old stuff. Rob, anything else to plug, dude? I think you would join our cult. I think you would fucking join in.
Dude.
You fit right in. What do you think you would run if you had to run a cult?
If I had to run a cult, what do you mean by like?
What do you
sex cult, drug cult, funk cult, workout cult?
Who would you be in it too?
I think it would be. That's a good one. So what are my options again? Read them back.
Anything you can think of, really. All the spectrum.
So like there's sex cult is the first one that comes to mind. I think like. But obviously, like
you like busting.
Yeah, I like busting. But it's like that would probably be it, like a busting cult. Like we all the dudes. It's not gay. All the dudes get together. We each get our own busting room, right? There's like it's like like there's like a clock and like it's like all right, guys, time to bust. Everybody goes in the room, we bust, and we all come out, and nobody feels ashamed. There's no shame. It's like how is that?
I don't need a lady to bust.
Right. And then we all go work out together. We lift weights, we take our shirts off, doing squats, and then the next thing it's time to bust again.
Yeah.
And then there's free Chick-fil-A. That's a big thing.
Fuck yeah.
Free Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. This is what I would say, Rob. Every cult is a sex cult. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So just what else do you want to do in that cult?
Yeah, free Chick-fil-A, and then but one of the meals has we put a little bit of like fucking like Viagra in it, and then that person they're the super buster of they have to go. It's on them to bust for all of our sins. So they have to, Right. So everybody's busting, but like, so if you get the special Chick-fil-A, then you're up all night busting. You have to bust for our sins.
Can I get everybody's busting platter?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's like your version of like the Christmas like mass. Like it's way longer.
Yeah,
takes forever. You got like this is for Jesus. Yeah, it's his birthday.
So like my cult
and standing.
Right. My cult, it's like don't drink. It's like we're not doing the Kool-Aid. We're doing Chick-fil-A, and somebody's gonna have to bust all night.
Damn,
you're gonna know. You're gonna be like you're like and then everybody's gonna go you got the one, and then you gotta go bust.
Are they allowed to sit or they have to stand the whole time?
Oh, they can do it however you prefer to bust. There's no we accept all forms of busting.
I make them stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think vertical busting is the best way to bust. Because I feel like when I'm laying on my back, it's just like you're fighting against gravity.
Yeah, it goes in your hand and stuff.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but when you're vertical, it's like pew. It's like
vertical busting.
That's the sound it makes when I bust.
I'm cutting that for my. Yeah, it's gonna be my new text message tone.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
that. Pew.
Yep.
I like it. It's perfect. Join his cult whenever you get a chance, or it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
This has been another day in the cult, people. Adam Nutter, Neil Wood, and our guest Rob Stant. Thank you so much, buddy. We'll see you next time.
You. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Do it.
Human.
Do it.
Sir slimy reptilian.
This has been a Drop Tent Media production.